one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Now Los Angeles with it. Doncic is doubled to the middle. Here's Hachimura. Out to the right wing. Pass to Doncic. To the inside. And it's Hachimura missing. And here's George. He's covered by Reeves. Some crafty veterans on both of these rosters, Clark. How do you see that impacting the game?
Well, B.A., it's going to lead to some high-level basketball. You've got a roster full of high IQ players. They know what it takes to get W's. I'm very much looking forward to this matchup because of that.
And the second free throw is good. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Now here's George. Bona. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And George is not just a scorer now. He also passes the ball well, looking to keep his guys involved.
Pass to Hayes. Outside Reeves. And Los Angeles, another three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
George with it. Inside. Here's Embiid. It's Hayes with the rebound. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all four quarters.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's George. And Embiid throws it down.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
Hachimura outside. From outside, off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Embiid. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Now James. Down low. Hayes. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Here's Doncic. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Out to James. Shot clock at 3. Off the mark there with a 3. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer. Allen Iverson back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by Los Angeles. Here's Maxey. Pass to Bona. George outside. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
James, left side. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. James, right side. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. James has got 8.
He does not lack for confidence. He should. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
George, no good. Pass to Hayes. To the middle. Here's Finney-Smith. Now Doncic. 2 on the clock. The shot no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers ahead. Up 4. And we've got more action coming your way after. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Connect. Now here's Finney-Smith. 5 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Sixers trailing. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Boxing out Embiid has to be a focal point for them, or else he'll continue to eat them up on the offensive glass.
Back to Reeves. From outside the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. To the inside. Here's Barna. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Here's Embiid. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Embiid's got 12 points.
Nothing new for Embiid here, going off for a big scoring performance. Par for the course.
He drops it from range.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Maxey. Up and in on the layup. Now it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
Maxey working around the contact that time. Nice work.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. Outside Reeves. Three-pointer. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 12-3 run. Down low. Bona. Here's Embiid. Maxey with it. Inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us and the U.S. men's national team. I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's Reeves outside. Doesn't go that time.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. It's stolen by James. Pass to Hayes to stop the drought. And it's Bona with a rebound.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
George with it. Now Doncic defending. Embiid can't hit. Lakers trail by 9. For 3, James. No good on the shot. And so here is Philadelphia. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Embiid misses.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
The 3. Oh, LeBron buries a 3.
All systems are on go when LeBron has the ball behind the arc.
Embiid. 3 seconds left. Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Philadelphia 76ers. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We'll be back in a moment. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. 8-point game. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
To the inside. Here's Embiid. Got a piece of it. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
There's a screen. Pass to Reeves. Back to Doncic. Luka on the attack.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Pass to Bona. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Ooh, look at Embiid converting in close.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
Doncic left side. It's tipped. George with a steal. And here's Embiid. Down low. Snatched away. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Rebound by the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the paint. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Now it's a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Inside. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Man, nice to see how Embiid operates in the pick and roll. Knows how to set hard screens as well as where and when to roll.
Hayes for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Philadelphia leading by 4. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
Screen by Embiid. Down low. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And Los Angeles making a change here. And Embiid drops them both. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
Here's Finney Smith. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Drummond. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. Embiid. James with the block. And the jam by Drummond.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Doncic. Doncic is doubled. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Pass to Drummond. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. James outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Pass to Embiid. Good work defensively by James. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Doncic. Drummond grabs the miss.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses,
Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Nifty move. And the jam by Drummond.
You know, Drummond always looks like he's trying to tear the basket down when he dunks.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Pass to Bona. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And that's an intentional foul. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers. Hey, you have to have pity for the defense right there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute load down low.
Both free throws good from James. And here are the Sixers now. They need this. To the inside. Here's Bona. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from James. From deep, Reeves. Unable to get that one. 76ers trail by 3. Here's Embiid. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Embiid's got 12 points here in the second half. To the paint. Here's James. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls.
And he's good on the second.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know we'd like to have that one back.
Now here's Butler. Inside. Here's Bona. Some solid defense from Hayes. From downtown. And LeBron James gets the 3. James has got 28.
There was no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
Pass to Grimes. To the middle. Down low. Here's Embiid. Tipped.
This is why you don't talk shit, nigga. Talk all that shit, getting your ass whooped.
Comes up empty down low. 76ers.
It's the reason why you don't talk shit.
Oh, it's stolen by
Talk all that shit. The reason why you don't talk shit, nigga.
A smooth operator inside. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the
Talk all that
defensive end.
shit.
Active
The
hands
reason
and
why
feet.
you don't talk
And it's
shit,
come up
nigga.
big a few
This the
times for
fucking
them.
reason.
James.
Stop talking shit.
James has got 32 points.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go.
Let
Almost
you do all that
unstoppable once
talking.
he gets the ball in the painted area.
And that one's good. Bona. The Lakers lead by 5.
Calling me pussy and all that shit. You don't
Pass to
even know me,
Reeves.
bro.
From deep, here's
Talk all that
Doncic.
shit.
It's hauled in by the Sixers.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the inside.
Over, man.
Here's
Talking
Embiid.
that shit up out of her mouth. That's it.
Solid defense from
Talked
James.
all that shit.
And so it's the Lakers with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. They get it again. Doncic off with the layup. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
You seen shit,
Huge
man.
moment here.
You have to stay calm in these situations.
That's
To
required.
the middle. Here's
This shit
Bono.
up out of there. Give me that shit.
Energizes everybody.
Oh, dog,
when
that shit,
LeBron
man.
is locked in like this
You
on
quit.
the defensive end.
You gon' quit now, nigga. You call me legend for nothing,
First free
nigga.
throw is good.
I'll do this 2K
And
shit,
that
man.
increases the lead to 6.
Talked all that shit. You losing, though. You lost, nigga.
And it's a
Talked all
7-point
that shit.
game.
You know, important for
Motherfuckers
him
get
to
mad
come
over a
back the line
game and
there
start
because they
disrespecting
wanna
people over a
expand
game, bro. Lame shit. Lame shit.
Oh, and that
Calling
cuts
me
the lead to
names.
just 5.
Now when I talk shit, that hurts you, don't
And
you?
here are the Lakers.
Call me pussy. Call me all type of names. I said and been quiet. I ain't say shit. I let you do your talk. And I let my game show.
Gets the first. And that increases the lead to 6.
Got your ass. You got 500 and some wins and lost.
And it's a 7-point
You got
game.
500 and some wins and
I hate to
lost.
say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah,
But
I
I'm
agree
going home
you.
with a
Chalk it
win,
up,
though.
W in the bag.
And he sinks it.
That shit don't bother me, bro.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Take that L.
He hits the first one. And that increases the lead to 6.
Don't bother me. I'm winning. It only bothered me if I was
Free
losing.
throw. Unable to get the second one to drop.
GG's, fam. Come on, man.
And here's George. Pass
You
to
ain't
Butler.
got to disrespect me, bro. GG's, man.
And so it
I ain't
looks
call
like
you a
the
name one
Sixers will
time.
retain possession here.
GG's, fam. I ain't call you one name. Come on, man. GG's, bro. It's just a game. It's 2K, bro. Come on, man. Taking it personal.
George scanning the floor. And the
GG's,
three
bro.
off target. So we see the Lakers get the win here. And they
Rockets here at home in this Western Conference matchup live here in Houston. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that, and it didn't go well early on. But they've got to trust the process and stick with the plan that they made.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Left side, Avdia. Sharp on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Great defense that time from Şengün. Green left side. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And it's blocked by Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And Simons, here we go. Pass to Avdia. Ayton with it. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Brooks with no one around. On the 3 off target. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Still without a basket in the game. Now here's Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Avdia with it. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sharp. Green with the rebound.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharpe in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The free throw drops for Sharp. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Green. Thompson in the post. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Pass to Thompson. Van Vliet outside. Thompson with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. Thompson outside. Houston needs to get a shot. And it's Smith missing. Portland trailing here. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Up top, Sharp. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Grant surveying the D. Pass to Sharp. Hits the three-point bomb. Sharp's got 6.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
Now, here's Sharp. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
And so it's Houston with it. The Blazers getting the bucket. Rocket 6. Pass to Eason. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here's Henderson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. Will stand after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization. Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's Avdia. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Already a gifted passer. Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Back to Şengün. The kick out to Holiday. The tray. And Clingan pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Sharp. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And here's Henderson. Over Holiday. Pass to Clingan. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Both teams will make substitutions. Rockets trail by 7. Near the 3-point line, it's Van Vliet. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. The Trailblazers knocking down the tray. And here's Green outside. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Here's Van Vliet after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Off target from three-point range. It's deflected. Pass to Thompson. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by the Trailblazers.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Rockets trail by 10. Here's Thompson. On the wing, Brooks. And some nice passing there by Houston. Van Vliet outside. Shot clock at 6. Thompson in the posts. 8 points for him. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Trying his luck from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Ayton's got the lead up to 13 now for Portland.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Portland with the ball. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Kamare. Back to Henderson. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Ayton wide open. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Thompson. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Thompson's got 12 in the game. Grant with the ball. Back to Simons. Over Green. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Portland leading by 9. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Here's Thompson, and he drives in. No good. This miss, number 4 in 10 shots. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Jalen Green.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
Loads of expectations come with going number 1 overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Rockets trail by 12. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Now, here's Simons. He has 5. Up and in on the layup. Simons has got 7.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. Avdia with the rebound. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Simons. He has 7. That 3 off the mark. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Again, Simons missing. Rockets trail by 12. Here's Thompson. Takes it inside. And Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. That free throw good from Avdia. And it's Houston's ball. It's a 13-point game. Here's Thompson. Got a piece of it.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Clingan can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Offensive rebound. Thompson. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Back to Henderson. It's good from long range. Henderson's got the lead up to 14 now for Portland.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Thompson outside. And Clingan pulls it down. Trailblazers leading by 14. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So both teams making some changes here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Banton. Outside, Avdia. 5 to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Rockets trail by 14. Brooks outside. Back to Thompson. It's deflected. Here's Banton. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson inside. A second chance effort. And Grant sends it back.
And what tenacious defense from Grant, outworking the offensive player there and coming up with the rejection.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Scooped up. Pass to Thompson. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. 20 points from Amen Thompson.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Henderson, no good. Thompson right side. To the inside. With 1 on the clock. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Rockets trail by 15. Holiday inside the line. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Pass to Avdia. Portland moving the ball around. Now Simons. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's Simons. Following the miss by Jabari Smith. Back to Ayton. Rebound by Smith. And so here is Houston. Houston with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's Avdia. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Simons. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Sharp. Just 5 to shoot. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And an exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Outside Holiday. A three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Back to Sharp. Missed inside. Rockets trail by 13. Holiday left side. Sweet move. And it's good on the way in.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Outside Simons. Sharp on the wing. Pass to Kamare. Outside Avdia. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Now here's Van Vliet. Şengün trying to free himself up. Nice shot by Thompson. 26 points from Amen Thompson.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Simons. Down low. Kamaran. The kick out to Simons. Hands it from downtown.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Trailblazers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Anthony Simons.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Thompson with the bucket. Here are the Trailblazers with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Avdia can't hit.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. .11 seconds left in the fourth. And Thompson gets it to go.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points. Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Thompson inside the line.
Yes! Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Timeout called the Rockets. 3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
And they go to the intentional foul. It's the Eastern Conference on display, featuring the Boston Celtics. We are in Atlanta as the Hawks plan to take advantage of their home floor. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting stories. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Nice ball movement by Boston. Sinks the triple. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
From outside, off the mark. Johnson, right side. Pass to Rizachet. Daniels from outside. They get the rebound. Now Young. Second shot opportunity. Atlanta again missing. White wide open. He fires. White with another miss.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Young. Fires for three. Connects from three-point range.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And really deep three that time. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
And I tell you what, Tatum is proving to be an all-around scorer of the basketball. He can do it all.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
White, good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Johnson. Launches it. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Boston leading by 6. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said you can play small and big. You have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Using the bounce, Tatum just explodes to the hoop so quick.
Pass to Daniels. Johnson, that's for 2. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Tatum no good. The Hawks trail by 5. Young for 3. It's Young on the wing from downtown. It's good from long range. And it's 6 points for Trae Young.
And that corner 3 isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
Now here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. To the middle. It's intercepted. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. From outside the arc. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Now that's confidence right there. Passing up an easy 2 on the break and letting it fly from 3-point range.
Here's LeVert. It's Young on the wing. Now LeVert. Scoreless thus far. Shot clock at 5. From the baseline. Nice D from Porzingis. And so it's the Boston Celtics heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've done a lot of... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Knocks down the 3 ball. White's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Rizier. Back to LeVert. The 3. Rebound Boston. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
Drops in the tray.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Craig. Up and in on the layup. The Hawks trail by 9. Pass to Capella. Back to man. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Nice D from Porzingis. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And Atlanta has possession. It's stolen by Capella. To the paint. Here's Niang. Rebounded by Tatum. Boston leading by 9. Brown with it. And guarded by Capella. White, good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got 14.
Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
3-pointer, LeVert gets it to go from beyond the arc. LeVert's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
Hawks passing it around. Young taking his time here. A 3-ball. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Boston now. They're on a 15-6 run. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Young from outside, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. Derek White has been on display for the Celtics. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. To the inside. Here's Hauser. Here's Shireman. And he's good on the 3 ball. Shireman's got himself. Going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Daniels. Stolen by Holiday. Not watching the line there. That'll be a
with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Okongwu with the rebound.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
That is SGA at his best, running the floor, playing with pace.
Outside Johnson. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. BA?
And Allie, thanks. Johnson on the wing. Shoots over Holmgren. And Atlanta misses again. Outside, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drills it from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
No, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Outside Young. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here are the Thunder with the ball. Inside. Crafty move. And Holmgren lays it in.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Down low. Capella. Count the basket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Capella with a rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Okongwu. Now Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from 3. Give him 8.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
There's Young with the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
Okongwu with the bucket.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Now here's Williams. No points yet. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. And here is Williams. Fades back. And Young pulls it down. The Hawks trailing. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. From deep, Johnson. Pure from three-point range. Johnson's got 5 now.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
It's Dort on the wing. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Give him 8 points now. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You love to see him force the issue. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And that one's good. Young. Caruso outside. It'll count. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities. Well, just it's easy to say this guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. And 6 man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Greg.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Thunder trail by 4. Caruso outside. Wiggins looking around with the crossover, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside Young. Launches it. The 3 ball is good from Young.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Wiggins outside. They can't stop the run with that one. The Hawks lead by 7. Here's Johnson. Shot from the low post is good. Johnson's got 9.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Daniels misses. Thunder trail by 9. Here's Wiggins. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins got his first points in this one.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Okongwu defending. From deep. SGA from distance.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Okongwu, no good. And here's Caruso outside. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
It's Johnson with a drive. The kick out to Young. Clock at 4. Here's the 3. And it Atlanta misses again.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Holmgren. Outside for Dort. Takes a 3. Capella with a rebound. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Hawks leading. Pass to man. 4-3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Williams from long range. LeVert with a rebound. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Nance outside. Here's Risacher. Back to Nance. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's on Cason Wallace.
Yeah, Risacher is already advanced with the ball in his hand. He knows how to pick up that whistle.
Second free throw, no good. And out on the wings, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Atlanta again missing. Thunder trail by 5. Here's Williams. And he's off from 17. Here's Mann. Driving inside. Hartenstein pulls it in. Dort for 3. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Atlanta on top. They lead by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Atlanta leading by 5. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. From deep, Holmgren sinks it. What range from downtown.
Yeah, we saw the three-pointer from Holmgren in college, trying to carry that success here now over into the league.
It's good. LeVert's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. And another three for Oklahoma City.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, B.A., and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. The rebound by Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Mann. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Dort. It's Dort on the wing. Outside, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Williams with it. He's guarded by Mann. The three is up. It's rebounded by Risacher. Atlanta leading by 5. And there's the drive. Yes, it's good.
Good to see Risacher attacking like that. When he sees the lane open up, he gets real aggressive. Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Nance. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Lou Dort picks one up.
Well, Larry Nance Jr. using that shot fake so effectively to get the defense off their feet.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
They get it back. Hartenstein. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
LeVert goes in. Doris, one thing you can say about Caris LeVert, he knows how to seize an opportunity.
And the thing about it, B.A., is it doesn't matter if that opportunity comes when he's being a starter or when he's coming off the bench. His mindset is, my skill set is score, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The throw good, LeVert.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It doesn't go for him.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Thunder trail by 9. SGA using that size.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Both shots good from the stripe. Atlanta leading by 5. To the middle. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And here are the Thunder now. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Nance pulls down the board.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Thunder trail by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now LeVert defending. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. That'll put Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the line. It's going to be on Terrence Mann. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
For the lead, they grab their own miss. From behind the arc, he drops it from range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in the quarter. LeVert attacking. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Williams. The 3-ball. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 26.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Thunder leading by 4. Wiggins outside. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. On offense, here are the Hawks. Right side Johnson. Young looking over the floor. Three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And there it is for him.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Pass to Capella. Over Williams. Capella can't get it to go. And here are the Thunder now. And here's Caruso outside. Oh, drew the Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. We've got the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Now here's Bryant. The shot, no good. Good D by Kongwu. Pass to Young. The three, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Every single inch of his range on that one.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer. Force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Young. And we're about a minute into the first. To the right side. 5 on the clock. Here's Rizache. Okongwu inside. Here's Daniels. And the Hawks with another three.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Pass to Bryant. Outside Payton. It's stolen by Okongwu. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Left side Young. Here's Daniels. From outside, off the mark. Here's Bryant inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And both free throws good for Bryant.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
On the wing, Daniels. Back to Young. Pass to Daniels. Over Bryant. Daniels, that one's true. Daniels has got 5 now.
I think he gets as much talk, not just about his shot selection, but his playmaking.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Pass to Daniels. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Okongwu, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And here's Bryant. He's got 5. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Free throw good. Bryant. And the Hawks with possession here. Picked up by Okongwu. Inside. Pass to Rizache. Here's Daniels. It's tipped. Stolen by Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Back to Okongwu. From downtown. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Lakers trail. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. And here's Bryant outside. Sinks the tray. Bryant's got 13.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. 1:15 left in the opening quarter. Here's Krejci. And he drives in. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's LeVert. Niang, right side. To the wing on the left. Down low. Shoots. And it falls all over the rim and in.
I just don't think they want him to. Taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
The shot by Russell, no good. There's 31 seconds left in the opening quarter. Niang, right side. Back to man. Lets a three fly. Knocks down the triple. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to George. Now here's Russell. Back to George. Now Russell. Here's Fisher. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's LeVert for 3. And so it's Atlanta leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in the... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
The Hawks lead by 6. Left side, Young. Here goes Trey. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Young's got 5.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Young with it. Guarded now by George.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
So both teams making some changes here. Johnson on the wing. Back to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And here's Bryant outside. That won't go. 5 for 10 from the floor. Atlanta leading by 8. To the inside. Outside for LeVert. On target from range. LeVert's got his second basket of the game.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Young with it. Payton covering. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And good recognition there from Trey. It's part of his role. He's got to find open guys.
Pass to Malone. It's George on the wing. And here's Bryant outside. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Bryant's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And the Hawks making a change here.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
The kick out to Johnson. LeVert attacking. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
George, good.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
LeVert outside. Pass to Okongwu. LeVert outside. Back to Okongwu. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. These are his first free throws of the game. Free throw good, Okongwu. And both free throws good for Okongwu. Lakers trail by 11. Pass to Malone. Back to Payton. To the middle. Outside O'Neal. A minute 50 left in the second quarter. Payton, no good.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one misses. The Hawks lead by 11. Up top, Capella. No made baskets yet. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Fox, that's good.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Up top, Capella. The kick out to Johnson. 4-3. O'Neal pulls it in. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Los Angeles shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. Lakers trail by 8. Pass to Fox. Back to Payton. For 3. Drops in the 3. Payton's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Back to Capella. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Counted from distance. It's a close game here in Los Angeles. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. There's 14 seconds left in the first half of this game. Outside Payton. Puts up a three. They get it back. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Hawks ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The Hawks lead by 3. Outside Young. Payton with a steal. Ooh, poked away. Here's Risache. Still without a bucket. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here. Fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
Left side Young. Pass to Daniels. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Now Bryant. Back to Fox. Bryant outside. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Here's O'Neal. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket. O'Neal's got 6 points. Pass to Okongwu. On the wing, Daniels. Back to Okongwu. The shot misses. Excellent D there from O'Neal. And Fox has got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. There's the screen by Johnson. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Outside Payton. Bryant outside. For the lead. Drills it from deep. Bryant's got 26 points. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Young.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here. Both teams will make substitutions. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Hawks trail by 3. Here's LeVert. Pass to Nance. Blocked! And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
And the other team is running.
It's the Phoenix Suns facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Pass to Richards. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by Allen. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the #4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. No good from Durant.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Mitchell. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Took him no time at all on that one.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the three-point line.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson.
Now, I asked Coach about what he has in store to try and slow down Devin Booker. Now, he laughed and told me they've lost sleep over how to defend him. They mentioned how, with and without the ball, Devin can hurt you. So Booker will have their total focus on defense. And Devin will have our total focus as well. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
And so he hits both. And with the score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Here's Durant. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
With KD's length and size, there aren't many defenders he simply can't shoot over.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Suns moving the ball around. Outside, KD. Pass to Beal. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Booker. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell in the dunk.
Oh, my goodness. Throw it down, Donovan Mitchell, just exploding off the floor.
Booker with it. Back to Beal. Done outside. There's the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And it's good. 2 points.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw is good. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Booker, good.
Sharpshooter from anywhere on the floor. Booker's release and form, it's so mechanically sound.
And then Allen slams it in. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. He gets that one. Mitchell's got 6.
This is exactly where Donovan Mitchell wants to be. This guy knows how to finish strong inside.
Jones, no luck. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Now here's Booker. 7 points in the game. Pulls up. High post. Jared Allen grabs the miss. At the elbow, it's Mitchell.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear, even inside. Draws the foul there.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And Mitchell drops them both. Suns trail by 7. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to O'Neal. Looking to end the run. Good D by Mobley. One-on-one fast break. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Jones, no luck. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 9. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
Booker in the post. Good D by Thompson.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the three of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. Kicks it out to Booker. Here's Bowl. Lee outside. The Suns need to get a shot off. Beal from long range. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
Pass to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Yep, that one goes.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a three-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Over to the left wing. To the inside. Here's Strus. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Wow, showing the ability to create for himself and others. Darius Garland, good court awareness.
Booker, no good. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Hunter. Into the lane. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Booker outside. Book it! Devin for 3.
Yeah, Booker welcomes this offensive responsibility. Very capable of carrying the load.
And that one's good. Hunter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Both teams deciding to change it up. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. For 3, Booker. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Mitchell's shot is good.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation. Pieces to help them win.
Deflects the pass. Pass to KD. To halt the run. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Inside. A nice shot by Okoro. Okoro's got his first 2 points.
Wow, that's a nice burst of power from Okoro. Use your muscles to get past that contact.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to KD. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Allen. Now the Cavaliers with it. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Okoro wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Booker outside. Phoenix no good that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. No good from Booker. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Durant. Good.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 18. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Allen, that's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Now Hunter. He's got 6. Back to Mitchell. This one for 3. The rebound by Richards. Suns trail by 15. To the middle. Durant. Booker in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Evan Mobley with the rebound. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much.
Boy, I like to see Jarrett Allen look to score, forces the defense to make contact.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And it's Mitchell missing. Suns trail by 21. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Doris, one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
Pass to Strus. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Strus has got 5 points so far.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
No good from Booker. The Cavaliers leading by 22. Garland with the bucket.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
For 3, Booker hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Phoenix.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Well, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Pass to Dunn. Now Richards. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's Strus with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Booker's got 12 points here in the second half. Hunter on the wing. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And Phoenix making a change here. Suns trail by 21. And here's Booker from the arc. That shot no good. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Hunter, no one around him. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Beal from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. To the paint, Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
KD on the wing. Down low. The kick out to O'Neal. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The Cavaliers leading by 21. And Mobley throws it down.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Back to KD. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. It's the Phoenix Suns and the Chicago Bulls. Booker, good.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
Here's Jordan going inside. That one's good for two.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Durant. Chicago with a rebound. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the Bulls head coach. We talked about how he plans to contain Devin Booker, and Coach said first, we've got to be on him at all times, and second, we can't let him get favorable matchups. He needs our best defenders on him. Trying to work over screens and stay on top of Booker, that's the name of the game here, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Durant. It's Beal on the wing. He buries it from 3.
That's Beal's wheelhouse. Catch and pop.
Just over a minute and a half in. Jordan inside. Pass to Harper. Here's Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Jordan's got 6.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Driving in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Now here's Beal. From deep. Some solid defense from Jordan.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3. Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Booker. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Chicago leading. Jordan goes in, and the shot goes down. 10 points for him.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Knocks it loose. To the paint. Here's Rodman. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Bulls leading by 6. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Jordan misses. Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Here's Dunn. Here's Richards. Second shot opportunity. And now the Bulls in transition.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Here's Booker. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Booker's got 5 now.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Bradley Beal. Phoenix making a switch here. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Chicago leading by 6. Rodman, no good. For 3, Allen. Chicago with a rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Jordan. Got a hand on it. Pass to Beal. Launches it from deep. Buries it from 3. Beal's gotten his second bucket.
Flashing his range, Beal is an absolute bomber from deep.
Jordan with the bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Back to Booker. That'll count. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls out in front, leading by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said, it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance. And it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. Here's Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got 14 points. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Phoenix. They trail by 7. Chicago grabs the miss. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Both shots good from the strike. Suns trail by 9. Beal outside. Back to Jones. Fires from deep. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
That one falls. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Back to Jones. Pass to Beal. To end the run. Rebounded by Pippen. Bulls leading by 13. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
What's up?
And that one misses. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Brown with it. Richards picks him up. Outside, Brown. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Wennington. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Down low. Plenty of space. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Back to Booker. From the arc. Simpkins grabs the miss. Chicago leading by 13. Outside, Brown. Brown draws the double. Here's Simpkins. No good from outside.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Booker off the bounce. And that one drops. Booker's got 7 points.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
Timeout called, the Bulls. And the Suns making a change here. .105 left in the second quarter. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Beal, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Jordan misses. Suns trail by 11. Here's Booker. That one a tad offline. But it drops in for him. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
So lethal from the mid-range. Booker's just one of those guys that can hit you at all 3 levels.
Here's Jordan. And that one's good. And the Bulls lead by 11.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Deflected. It's Booker on the wing. He's got 9. Knocks it down from distance.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
Up in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Timeout. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Bulls leading by 8. Pass to Rodman. To the wing on the left. Here's Longley. Back to Jordan. And he can't get that one. Booker with the defensive effort. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. Here's Jordan. And there's the drive. They retain possession. Longley, that's good. And the Bulls lead by 8. Picked his pocket. Here's Pippen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Back to Durant. Three-pointer, no good. Chicago leading by 10. From deep, Jordan. Richards pulls it in. Outside Booker. Pass to Richards. Now Durant. Back to Richards. Now Bull. For three, Booker. And here's Richards. Here's Booker. 12 points for him. 4 on the clock. And they pick up 2. Booker's got 14 points for the game.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
There's a screen. To the middle. Pass to Harper. Now here's Jordan. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
So both teams making some changes here. Suns trail by 10. Here's Durant. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp. Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Oh, denied by Durant.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Over to the wing is Burrell. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Beal, no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Pass to Simpkins. Brown looking around. Inside. Here's Klein. That one is off. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. It's Booker on the wing. Fires the 3. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
Pass to Kukoc. To the paint. Here's Klein. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Don't laugh at me when I say this, but there is too much strength from Kevin Durant, now with the chance to add one more.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Bulls leading by 4. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. Here's Jordan. Second chance shot. Pass to Harper. Tries again. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line. First one falls for him. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Suns trail by 5. Back to Beal. Here's Plumlee. Outside O'Neal. Just 3 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Start it.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Start it.
There's 25 seconds left in the third. And Durant with the block. Booker surveying the floor. Pass to Durant. Back to Booker. It's tipped. And they get it back. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Bulls out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen. So don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Brogdon, no good. Suns trail by 3. Here's Durant. He takes it in. And it's slammed in by Durant.
This is how terrifying Durant can be on the drive, using those long strides and then taking flight.
Jordan with it. Pass to Harper. Back to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jordan's got 27.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
Booker for 3. Longley with a rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pippen. Solid defense from Bol. Outside Durant. And the Three-pointer is good for Durant.
Making that tricky shot from the corner looks so simple. That's just a bucket for Durant.
Here's Harper. Jordan inside. Bol grabs the board. And it's Phoenix's ball to take the lead. Goes back up. Outside for Booker. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Man, good whistle there.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Suns leading. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Dunn. And it's Phoenix's ball. Pass to Beal. And now the Bulls in transition. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 9 points now in the second half. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
It's deflected. And here comes the break. Here's Durant. Oh, KD flying in to cap off the break.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
Blocked. Good chance here for Booker. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Booker's got 24 points.
Check out Booker rising to meet the challenge. He wants so badly to deliver for his...
Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Here's James. Here's Hayes. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Davis. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Dallas shooting their first free throw this game. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
And there's James from the arc. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Let's send it to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Jason Kidd. Allie?
He spoke about LeBron James' ability to completely control the game. They want to set the pace for themselves and make LeBron and his guys play catch-up. Coach said we have to play our brand of basketball and not worry about who's on the other side. Play our game, set the pace, and we should be all right. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Irving. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
One thing that stands out about Kyrie Irving, obviously, his creativity, especially when it comes to his handle, as good as it gets.
The first free throw is good. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, B.A., this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Now here's Irving. He's got 5. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. 5 on the clock. The fader. Again, the miss by Dallas.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And there's James from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Thompson with it. Picked up by James. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, the attention that Klay Thompson gets because of his great shooting allows him to set his teammates up. That's nice.
Washington outside. Rejected by James. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. And so Jason Kidd calls. For the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Dallas, no good that time either. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And so Reeves nails both of them. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure. And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Irving with it. Uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 7.
Gets in the paint and drains it. Kyrie Irving, show off that touch.
Yep, that one's good. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Irving. And he gets the bucket. 9 points in the game.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Doncic. He's guarded by Irving. Three-pointer. And Doncic with the 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Irving looking around. Doncic pulls down the board. The Lakers in the lead. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Here's Thompson. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Puts up a deep three. Offensive rebound. Six to shoot. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. And here's Reeves outside. Washington grabs the miss. The three from Thompson. Sinks it from distance. Seven seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Reeves. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Lakers on top, up one. And we'll be back right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win. Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Outside Irving. Pass to Christie. Here's Marshall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the three. And it's Connect with a rebound. The Lakers trail. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscle. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Well, how about that floor awareness by Spencer Dinwiddie, getting his guys the basketball in great spots.
Pass to Connect. It's stolen. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Yep, that one goes.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Ooh, ripped away. Here's Marshall. And he lays it in. And now it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And the basket's good off the assist from Dinwiddie. Marshall's got 7. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
From deep, Reeves.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Oh, deflected. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Vincent left side. Now Reeves. Clock at 6. To end the drought. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
outside Irving. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
Boy, has a man in his grill, and it doesn't bother Kyrie Irving at all. He performs under duress consistently.
And that one. Good. Connect.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Here's Hardy. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Davis. Davis drawing the double team. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. P.J. Washington picks one up. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Here's Hardy. Washington outside. Pass to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Goodwin. And again, the Lakers no good. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by LeBron.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. The Mavericks lead by 6. Here's Hardy. And there's the drive. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. That one's no good. Lakers trail by 7. And here's Reeves outside. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And it's the Mavericks ball. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Washington. Outside Davis. Here's Powell. Outside Davis. Here's Reeves. Finished off the break. Reeves has got 5 points in the quarter.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Mavericks on top, leading by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Leading by 5. Drains the triple. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
Well, what do? If you play up on Kyrie, he'll go by. If you back off him, he'll pull up. Pick your poison. Doesn't matter.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Here's Marshall. Lays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Back to Doncic. From deep. Mavericks with the rebound. Thompson scanning the floor. Gafford in the post. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 12-point Maverick lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Irving. Washington outside. Back to Irving. Tipped.
Sometimes teams are not afraid to take it straight at Hachimura. He sends it back on that opportunity.
Shot clock at 3. Second chance shot. The bank shot, no good. Lakers trail by 12. Now James. Give him 8. To end the run. Rebounded by Marshall.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to Irving. Here's Marshall. Now here's Thompson. Driving inside. Rejected by James.
Wow, LeBron James sends it back. LeBron on the defensive end.
The Mavericks lead by 12. And here's Thompson for 3. The shot no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And again, the Lakers no good. And Dallas with possession. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Irving no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
James can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Thompson, that's good.
This is what you call a dead-eye three-point perimeter shooter. Klay Thompson doing work.
For 3, James. Hayes. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And Dallas with possession. They've got a 10-0 run going. And it's Washington missing. Lakers trail by 15. Fires the 3. There! LeBron for 3.
Yeah, nice stroke on that jumper from LeBron James. There's no defense in the world that's going to stop that.
Outside Irving. Pass to Thompson. And Reeves pulls it down.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Oh, my! Wow! Way up there in the
one is stopping that.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
The Mavericks lead by 10. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Irving, no good. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Out to Hachimura. From behind the arc. Hits the trifecta. Hachimura's got his first 3 points of the game. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 7. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight in.
Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
Irving with it. Now Doncic defending. And it's Thompson penetrating. Outside Reeves. Doncic outside. And here's Hayes. And that one's good. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
And what you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
To tie it up. Lively grabs the miss. The Mavericks lead by 3. Pass to Christie. The 3 ball. Drills it from deep. Christie's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And yep, it's good.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And so it's Dallas with it. On the wing, Irving. Pass to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Well, that pass is a product of Kyrie Irving's great instincts. He's got a terrific mind for the game.
It's James on the wing. Beyond the arc. The shot misses.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Thompson outside. Pass to Irving. Back to Thompson. Tipped. 5 to shoot. James with a steal. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. James has got 20.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
Back to Thompson. Looking to get back on track. Oh, Klay Thompson with the bounce. Get up, Klay.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Count it. Good. James has got 14 points here in the second half.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Pass to Davis. The shot, no good. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Doncic with it. He's guarded by Irving. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Now Davis. Washington outside. Gafford the screen. Irving for 3. And Washington powers it through.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Irving with it. Now Doncic defending. To the inside. Thompson. And there's a 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Lakers trail by 3. Pass to James. There's 57 seconds left in the final quarter. Count it! And that one brings them within 1.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. Yes!
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
you've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And they go to the intentional foul. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
He doesn't waste the chance to pad their lead. It's been some solid free throw shooting.
And now we've got an intentional foul.